In an age where digital connections have become an integral part of our daily lives, the boundaries between reality and deception have never been more blurred. Today, we explore a chilling case that demonstrates how sophisticated scammers can exploit human vulnerability, loneliness, and the allure of celebrity to devastating effect. This is the story of Anne de Neuchâtel, a French woman whose encounter with a fake Brad Pitt would cost her everything she owned and leave lasting scars that extended far beyond financial ruin. Anne de Neuchâtel was a 53-year-old interior designer living what appeared to be a comfortable life in France. However, beneath the surface, her marriage was deteriorating. She later revealed that her wealthy businessman husband had reduced her to what she described as a trophy, stripping away her independence and leaving her feeling isolated and unfulfilled. It was during this vulnerable period in February 2023 that Anne received a message that would change her life forever. The elaborate deception began with a seemingly innocent contact from someone claiming to be Brad Pitt's mother on social media. Within 24 hours, Anne received another message, this time allegedly from the Hollywood star himself, stating that his mother had told him about her and expressing interest in getting to know her better. For someone experiencing marital difficulties and seeking emotional connection, this attention felt like a lifeline. The imposter demonstrated remarkable sophistication in their approach. They engaged Anne in daily conversations, sending romantic messages, poetry, and eventually even a marriage proposal. The fake Brad Pitt addressed her as "my queen" and proclaimed his love with phrases like, "You are all I have." "I adore you, baby. I love you so much." These intimate exchanges created a powerful emotional bond that would prove financially catastrophic. The scammer skillfully wove a narrative of vulnerability and need. They claimed that Brad Pitt was battling kidney cancer and required urgent medical treatment. The imposter explained that his ongoing divorce proceedings with Angelina Jolie had frozen his assets, leaving him unable to access funds for his cancer treatment. To support this fabrication, they sent Anne artificially generated images of the actor in hospital beds, holding personalized cards with messages meant specifically for her. The psychological manipulation was masterful. The scammer never agreed to phone calls, always claiming to be too busy or unwell. This convenient excuse prevented Anne from hearing an unfamiliar voice that might have shattered the illusion. Instead, they maintained the deception through carefully crafted text messages that played on her emotions and desire to help someone she believed she loved. Over the course of their digital relationship, Anne transferred a staggering €830,000, equivalent to approximately £197,000, to the scammers. The fraudsters promised luxury gifts in return, including designer bags from prestigious brands like Chanel and Hermes. However, they claimed these gifts were held up in customs, requiring additional payments that Anne dutifully provided, never receiving anything in return. The elaborate scheme began to unravel when Anne noticed Brad Pitt appearing publicly with his actual girlfriend, Inez de Ramon. This inconsistency with the narrative she had been fed sparked suspicion, prompting her to involve investigators. Authorities eventually traced the scam to a criminal organization operating from Nigeria, revealing the international scope of these sophisticated romance fraud operations. The consequences for Anne extended far beyond financial loss. She was left completely penniless, having sent her entire life savings to the scammers. The psychological trauma was so severe that she required inpatient psychiatric treatment for depression. Her marriage, already strained, ended in divorce, though she described this as the only positive outcome from the entire ordeal. 8 months after her story made international headlines, Anne courageously published a book titled "I Will No Longer Be a Prey," detailing her experience and the intimate messages exchanged with the imposter. Her decision to share this painful experience serves as both personal healing and public education about the dangers of romance scams. Brad Pitt's representatives issued a statement expressing horror at the situation and emphasizing that the actor has no social media presence. They reminded the public not to respond to unsolicited online messages, particularly from celebrities who do not maintain official social media accounts. Anne de Neuchâtel's story serves as a sobering reminder that anyone can fall victim to sophisticated online scams, regardless of education, social status, or intelligence. It highlights how scammers exploit emotional vulnerability and the human need for connection, turning these natural desires into weapons of financial destruction. Her courage in sharing this experience helps protect others from similar fate while demonstrating the profound personal cost of digital deception in our interconnected world.